The Steubenville High rape took place on August 11, 2012. A 16-year-old girl passes out drunk at a party. Two of her peers, thinking it was a good idea, kidnapped her, carried her to a car, and raped her. They then moved her to another location where they allowed most of her high school football team to do anything they wanted to this poor unconscious girl, including undressing her, raping her multiple times, dumping alcoholic drinks on her, peeing on her, vomiting on her, etc. They videotaped and documented the entire event and put it on several social media sites to comment on how dead she looked. Later, after being bullied and physically assaulted for the incident at school, she became one of the 50% of rape victims to report the incident, and on March 17th, her rapist became only part of 3% to be convicted of rape, and they were sentenced to only 1 year in prison. But the perception and reaction of the public and newscasting organizations were the most surprising. Instead of focusing on the fact that these boys gang-raped her, the predominant talk was similar to that of football player Cody Simpson saying, "I have no sympathy for horse," and CNN host Candy Crowley, "Those boys had such promising lives, and now their possible football career was ruined at such a young age by this girl in this sentence." We look at the situation, we ask ourselves, why was 1 year so harsh to these people? Isn't that the minimum of justice? But both questions are answered when we remember that our code of morals, ethics, and our entire justice system is based on perception. The public responded this way because a common schema in our society regarding rape is victim blaming, in that mostly it's the victim's fault. We look at our entire justice system and it's all schema. To get a verdict, teams of lawyers, witnesses, and evidence are shown to juries to help them develop their schema of what happened. Then sentences are based on what judges think are the best, based on their schemas developed in the trial, their experiences, and in their beliefs of what is fair to the crime. When justice system and the codes of morals are all based on schema, we have to ask ourselves, what are the strengths and limitations of using schema as the main way of knowing injustice?